run it?
Yeah, run it. Good morning, ladies and gents. Welcome back to the BCS Early NBA Player Prop Edition, guys. We get you those early lines heading into tonight's NBA slate of games, and we are off and rolling here, guys, tossing out free plays each and every day. On an absolute roll here for the boys. E went 3-0 yesterday, so always tune into the socials for E's plays. That's at the Bet Champ Show, TikTok, Instagram, guys, and we'll get you right. But how are we feeling this morning, Sach, man?
Good. I mean, like I said, E 3-0 yesterday. Shout out to E. March Madness right around the corner, so we wouldn't want E more hot than right now. Me and Smooth went 2-3 yesterday. I got hooked on both of my plays, but it is what it is. So I gotta have a good bounce back. But shout out to Smooth for coming on before for the tip-offs of last night's games. He went 2-1. So as a collective, we went 5-7. So let's keep 5-2. So let's keep the streak going. And I got a sneaky play that I really like today with what's at stake. So I'm ready to get into it.
Fire it away, baby.
So the first one, I'm going to go into the Toronto Raptors up against the Kings. I'm going to go Ochai Agbaji, guard there, rookie guard out there for Toronto. Obviously, as you can see here, he hasn't gone over 9.5 points in the last 5 games. But with that being said, another player is going to be out for the Raptors. The Raptors are now going to be missing their whole starting 5 that consists of Emmanuel Quickley has been ruled out now, RJ Barrett's still out, Scotty Barnes out, Jakob Poeltl out, and a couple others out. So Ochai Agbaji, Gary Trent, and Grady Dick are going to be the starting guards for this team. In all of these games, Emmanuel Quickley was playing. And so that's just going to be an extra 30 to 35 minutes and 10 to 15 shots that's going to be wiped off the board. In both of those games where he scored 9 points and 8 points, that was against the Magic, the number one and a top 2, top 3 defensive team in the league. Now he's going up against the Sacramento Kings, who do not guard the guard position very well. Within like DeAndre Fox, Kevin Huerter, Malik Monk, and those guys, and you just add he scored 8 and 9, and now he's going to be able to get a lot more shot attempts with Emmanuel Quickley being out. So I like him to go over that 9.5 point mark tonight over there against the Kings. A young guy that's going to play, like I said, he's going to play 30 to 36 minutes tonight, and he's going to have a lot more shots than he's been getting against a less defensive talented team. So that's probably my favorite one tonight is Ochai Agbaji over 9.5 points.
I love it. Kind of looking around the slate today, didn't really like it at all. Not too many interesting games. A lot of people are injured still right now, but I will roll over into the Indiana Pacers versus the Detroit Pistons. Pistons are absolutely horrible. We know that organization has fallen, but if there's one thing you can count on with the Pistons, it's Cade Cunningham, baby. We're taking Cade Cunningham over 1.5 3-pointers tonight. I love it, man. They're a terrible team, but the one guy that comes out to play every single night is Cade Cunningham. As you can see, he's been off and rolling. Little green zone there for his 3-pointers. And over 1.5, guys, just needs 2 threes on the night. I believe he's going to get it. I mean, this guy plays any second he can, right? He's the only option over there in Detroit. He's going to have the ball in his hand the majority of the time. And I love it here. Over 1.5 3-pointers at -110. Cade Cunningham, Sach, man, we're going to lock that in.
Yeah, I mean, Cade in his last 2, obviously he struggled shooting the 3 against Miami, a good defensive team as well. But, I mean, I think he could kind of get what he wants tonight over there against Indiana. More fast-paced game. Not very good defensively, I would say. So, I mean, you're not going to get Cade Cunningham over 1.5 at -110 probably anymore. I know the last 10 games, I look at his stuff every time, and his 2 3-pointers were at like minus 170, minus 180. So now it's dipped to minus 110. Recency bias from the books, obviously, because of his Miami. Played Miami back-to-back, so those 2 games is what's given us this number. But, I mean, a good bounce-back spot for Cade going up against the Pacers. So I like to take that number. Buy it while you can. Buy it high. So don't mind that one at all. And for my second play, I'm going to go with a guy that I haven't bet on in quite some time. And I like the matchup for him tonight. I'm going to go Chet Holmgren over 14.5 points. Heading up against the Jazz. The Jazz are going to be without Lauri Markkanen once again. It looks like John Collins, who got dunked on by Ant, is going to be out again. So that's just another defensive guy that's not going to probably be on the court at all for the Jazz tonight. In the 3 head-to-head matchups against the Jazz, he scored 16, 15, and 22. And he's hit this in 6 out of his last 10 games. Jazz, not very good defensively. Like I said, he's going up against Walker Kessler, he's going to be able to stretch the floor with and kind of get what he wants around the court once Walker comes out. So great matchup tonight for Chet, going up against a bad defensive team without some of their two best power forwards and guys who would be guarding Chet. So, buy this while you can as well. Plays the Jazz very well. As you can see, hit this in the last 3. Now without another defensive guy in John Collins, I'll keep it rolling with Chet tonight. He just scored 20. I think he just scored 23 points the other night, so he's starting to feel himself. The Thunder need Chet to really start getting the ball rolling as well heading into the playoffs. They're going to need him. They can't just rely on Shea to score 35 points every night, Jalen Williams to score 20-plus points. They need Chet to be at 15-plus every single night, so I think this is a good matchup to get him going, and I think the Thunder know that.
Yeah, I love that one. I was honestly looking at Chet tonight as well, and especially with some players already out for OKC. Sach, he's going to get some more opportunities with the rock in his hand. Love it. Next up, we'll go to the Clippers versus the Trailblazers tonight. Don't normally bet on this guy, but I saw a little line that I like. We're going to take a shot with him. We are going DeAndre Ayton tonight, guys. Really like it. We're taking DeAndre Ayton, rebounds plus assist, over 13.5. As you can see, you see a little green there. He's doing his job rebounding pretty dang well. They had him. I was going to take him just straight out at rebounding at 12.5 tonight, just because he's been absolutely streaking with just rebounds. But why not add a little assist for another point there? As you can see, he's been kind of rocking with both worlds. Not Trailblazers, same type of story. Not a lot of action going on with them and everything. They're playing a top team in the Clippers, and I think Ayton's going to have the rock and grab the rock a lot of times, get some second chance points, tear down some rebounds as well as get his team involved here. So like I said, ladies and gents, we're going to take this chance here. I just love the statistics I'm seeing outright right now. So DeAndre Ayton over 13.5 rebounds plus assist versus the Clippers tonight. We are going to lock and load this one, ladies and gents.
Yeah, and I mean, like you said, the guy that we don't bet on too much, he's been banned ever since the beginning of the year, but that was obviously when DeAndre Ayton wasn't playing well. And, you got to give credit where it's due. The last 10 games, this guy has really been dominating. He's been scoring 20-plus points a night, he's been grabbing like 14, 15, 16 boards a night as of late, especially at home. He's went over 13.5 rebounds plus assists in 5 out of the last 6 games at home, averaging 17 RA. So I don't mind that at all. I've been looking at his points and rebounds for the last 10 games as well, but I just didn't have the balls to pull the trigger. So I'm glad you did. Glad to see what he can do tonight, especially with the way he's been playing. He's been living up to his hype that they need him to be 24 and 12 every single night. So I don't mind DeAndre Ayton at all tonight. I think he could have his way with Zubac on the glass and kind of do what he wants. So if he does that tonight, I don't see why he couldn't get 17, 18 RA. So I like that pick.
There we go, ladies and gents, up and rolling on a Wednesday. 4 plays for you guys today, as well as, like I said, tune into all the socials today for Eric's plays. 3-0 yesterday, so we loved it. We're 5-2 as a group as of yesterday. So tune into all the plays. That's at the Bet Champ Show on TikTok and Instagram. All of our plays are posted there every day, guys. They're free to go. You owe us nothing. Just give us a follow. Let us know how we're doing. And if you missed the March Madness show last night, guys, click back into the past YouTube videos and check that one out. We tossed out a lot of plays as well as went over some bracketology. The fellas are set for March, guys. Big games coming Thursday and Friday. You do not want to miss out on some of the plays we were tossing out. Action all day long, guys. It's March. It's our time of the year. This is what we do. This is the Bet Champ Show, early NBA and player prop odds, guys. And we'll catch you in the next episode.
Let's get it tonight. Peace out.